Picture a world before Egypt, before Sumer, before the very dawn of recorded human history. A time shrouded in mist, where forgotten civilizations may have flourished and vanished into the shadows before the first written words were ever carved. Welcome back to Ancient Shadows. Today, we explore the shadow before the flood, examining the delicate boundaries between archaeological evidence, scientific debate, and popular legend. Atlantis. Plato described an island empire of immense wealth and power, situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, that sank beneath the waves in a single day and night. For centuries, scholars and explorers have debated whether the story of Atlantis was a philosophical allegory or the enduring memory of an ancient cataclysm. Lemuria, later reimagined as Mu, was originally proposed by 19th century zoologists to explain land bridges across the Indian Ocean before continental drift was understood. Though modern geology has disproved the continent, the legend of a submerged motherland continues to captivate researchers and enthusiasts alike. Neither has ever been found by modern oceanographers or archaeologists. Yet, despite the complete lack of physical proof for Atlantis or Lemuria, the persistent idea of lost golden ages buried beneath the sea refuses to disappear from human culture. In 1994, archaeologists began excavating Göbekli Tepe in southeastern Turkey. What they uncovered turned conventional history on its head. Massive, T-shaped limestone pillars arranged in megalithic stone circles, constructed over 11,000 years ago. Thousands of years before Stonehenge or the Egyptian pyramids. They carved intricate reliefs of foxes, scorpions, lions, and birds onto the massive pillars. This monumental architecture was built by hunter-gatherers before the invention of agriculture or settled village life, challenging long-held theories about early human civilization. The Vulture Stone, Pillar 43 at Göbekli Tepe, features cryptic animal carvings that some researchers interpret as an astronomical sky map. According to a controversial theory, these carvings record a comet strike around 10,800 BCE that triggered a period of sudden global cooling known as the Younger Dryas. Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis proponents point to platinum spikes, nanodiamonds, and magnetic spherules in Ice Age sediment layers across the globe as physical evidence of a comet collision. However, the hypothesis remains fiercely debated among mainstream geologists and climate scientists. There is no flood layer at Göbekli Tepe. While the site provides extraordinary proof of early human capability, archaeologists emphasize that it was intentionally backfilled and buried by its creators, not submerged or destroyed by a catastrophic flood. You'd expect it to leave a mark on human memory if a global deluge swept the Earth at the end of the last ice age. Remarkably, nearly every ancient culture across the globe preserves a legend of a cataclysmic flood. The Epic of Gilgamesh tells of Utnapishtim, who built a great boat at divine command to survive a raging flood that destroyed mankind. Preserved on ancient Mesopotamian cuneiform tablets, this is the oldest recorded flood story in written history. In Genesis, Noah builds an ark to preserve life from a torrential deluge sent to cleanse the earth. The striking structural parallels between the biblical account and earlier Babylonian tablets suggest a shared cultural heritage across the ancient Near East. Manu is warned by a fish, an avatar of Vishnu, of an impending flood in Hindu tradition. Guided by the giant fish, Manu anchors his vessel to the Himalayan peaks, surviving to repopulate the world. Flood narratives also appear in Chinese, Aztec, Mayan, Norse, and indigenous Australian lore. Separated by continents and millennia, diverse cultures share remarkably similar tales of humanity surviving a world-ending inundation. Skeptics point out that floods are the most common natural disaster facing human settlements near rivers and coasts. Geologists suggest that rapid post-glacial sea level rises, such as the sudden flooding of the Black Sea Basin around 5600 BCE, could easily inspire regional flood legends without a single global deluge. Genesis chapter 6 mentions the Nephilim, mysterious figures described as the offspring of the sons of God and human daughters. Often associated in folklore with ancient giants or pre-flood builders, their biblical mention adds mythic intrigue to the antediluvian era. The most obvious place to look is underwater. At the end of the last ice age, melting ice sheets raised global sea levels by over 100 meters, drowning vast coastal plains that were once inhabited by prehistoric humans. Off the coast of Yonaguni, Japan, lies a massive underwater rock formation with sharp right angles, flat terraces, and stepped monoliths. While mainstream geologists view it as natural eroded sandstone, others argue it is a submerged pre-Ice Age monument. Off the coast of Dwarka, India, marine archaeologists have identified submerged stone walls, anchors, and structural remains in the Arabian Sea, echoing ancient texts that describe a sacred city claimed by the ocean. The Piri Reis map, drawn in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral, accurately outlines Atlantic coastlines. Controversial claims suggest its southern section depicts an ice-free Antarctic coastline, sparking debate about the sources used by early mapmakers. Real physical mysteries at the edge of what science can explain remind us that our past holds undiscovered truths. As marine archaeology advances, new underwater discoveries may reshape our understanding of ancient human history. Subscribe to Ancient Shadows for more explorations into historical mysteries. Which lost civilization should we investigate next? Share your thoughts in the comments below.